Good morning. Good morning. Oh my god, dude, I'm so eepy, bro. Holy shit. Good morning. Let's see who took my first today. First was taken by Zalfar. Thank you so much for taking my first today. It makes me very, very happy that you could be my first. Daily Pillows. Also, hi, loser. Welcome in. Yeah, welcome. Yeah, dude, I only got like fucking 4-ish hours of sleep. And normally I get like 10. So. Oh my gosh. Hi, Jacob. Thank you for grabbing your daily pillow. We've also got Selfar, Jeremy, Rain, Chaos the Clown, Grilled Egg, Sequar, Darren, Berserk. Welcome in. Thank you all of you for grabbing your daily pillows. Helping you be nice and comfy cozy with your daily pillows. Welcome. Hi. It's an interesting spread. This is the default spread. It's just 3 of the Fool, because it's the first card in the deck. That's all. It's not supposed to mean anything. Oh, I guess it could mean that it's the beginning of the reading session in a way. since the Fool is the beginning of things. My pillow was warm. Are you using this one? I need to go get my ice pack. I will not confirm or deny if I used your pillow. Too many fools spoil the reading. Nah, the upright fool is like exciting. It's encouraging, you know? It's like you're excited for the new journey, even though you don't know where it's gonna take you yet. It's, you know, looking to see where the wind takes you. It's a good card. There's nothing wrong with the Fool. It's only when the Fool's reverse that you're like, oh, okay, we're taking the negative aspects now. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with the Fool. How's my Hierophant this day, evening, night? It is nighttime. It is 11 p.m. I'm good. I'm mostly just tired, but I'm sure I'll wake up. Let me drink some of my water. Oh my god, that hits so fucking good. Holy shit. Ice water when you just wake up. Hold on. That's so good. What the fuck? Oh, that's fantastic. That's some good shit. Alright, let's see who we got in the queue. First up is Zelfar with the love reading. Then we've got Chaos the Clown with the general reading. And then Rain with an encouragement / care reading. And then Berserk with a self-love reading. Lots of love today, both love for others and love for yourself. We love it. Hi, Vertexiality. Welcome in. Okay. Let's go ahead and we'll start with Zelfar's love reading. I did just hydrate, but I'll sip some more. One more drink. I got you. I love spending time with you. I love spending time with you guys too. If I didn't, I would still be sleeping right now. That's so fucking good. I love Wobber. Got enough juice for the stream. It's water. It's water. I don't know. I think I drank like half my fucking cup of water. I just got like my huge like tumbler and I filled it with water. And I think I already drank like half of it. But juice would also go hard, dude. Some apple juice right now? Or fuck, some cranberry juice? That's what I want. I want some cranberry juice. That shit would fuck me up right now. It'd be so good. Let's see what we got for your love reading, Zelfar. Apple. Yeah, apple. Can we get some apple durries in chat? Let's see what we got. Apple, yeah. I'm expecting more of the same from the last reading, TBH. So let's see, let's see. Nothing super major has happened since then, but you have been talking more. That's still good. Bit by bit, bit by bit. Yeah, according to this for sure. Bit by bit, bit by bit. Alright, and then let's put these up on the screen for you so you can see what I'm seeing. There we go. Followed by and the final card is, there we go. Alrighty, we got all the cards for you, Zelfar, for your love reading. In order of left to right, we have the reverse judgment card, the Knight of Coins, and the Three of Cups, right? So we start with the reverse judgment card, which is a little bit of like a reminder, right? It's like a hey, remember what's most important right now, right? Don't get distracted by the wayside by unrelated things, right? Don't get too in your head about, you know, your side quests or whatever. What is the most important thing? And in this instance, I would assume it's making her feel safe, making her feel like you're there for her, right? It's like just like a remember, what is your main goal? And keep that locked in, centered on your mind, right? Because it can be easy to be like, yeah, well, I also want to do this, and I also really want to push this a little bit, and I'd love if we could do this and this. It's like, hey, remember, stay focused, stay focused. What is the goal? Otherwise, if you lose sight of it, you might end up fucking things up. So it's like just remember what's most important and keep that at like the forefront of your mind, right? That's what the reverse judgment card is. So hi, Poppy. And then we followed up with the Knight of Coins. Hi, Key Energy. And the Knight of Coins is somebody who's honest, hardworking, and steadfast. Oh my gosh, Amitha, hi. And Shklump. I feel like your username was supposed to be something else. I feel like you told me how I'm supposed to pronounce your name, but I don't remember. I'm tired, but good morning. Welcome in, Raiders. How was TTRPG? Did you win? Did you win? Welcome in. So thanks for grabbing your daily pillow. But yeah, so we have the Knight of Coins, who's very steadfast, very honest, very hardworking person. Like I usually say, this is like it ain't much, but it's honest work type of person. They're not trying to do anything flashy. They're not trying to do anything crazy. What matters most is that they keep just working at things the good old-fashioned way, and that's their charm. That's what works out best for them, right? So your charm is that you're that sort of like reliable, very like predictable, very simple individual, right? That's what makes people feel comfortable around you. They know what to expect, right? Tiger Girl and Bunny Girl rating in. Yeah. Shklump is the sound it makes when you throw a big rock in deep water. It's pronounced Terra. No, the fuck it's not, dude. You can't lie to me. But yeah, it's true. It's true. It does sound like when you throw a rock in water. Yeah. The shklump. Yeah. It's pronounced James. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Can't confirm. That's not how you spell Tara. That's not how you spell it. Yeah, I never would have remembered to pronounce it that way. None of those letters are in Tara. I'm a full beer and ramen and ice cream. Oh my gosh. I don't like beer, but I like ramen and ice cream. And again, we're on the Sleep Magician channel, so it sounds like a dream makes sense. Yeah. Dreamy, cozy, snuggly. Yeah. It's gonna be a bit till you get your figure back. This is your new figure, your beautiful new summer bod. Embrace it. What matters is that the body is full of delicious things. That's what makes it worth it, you know? Oh yeah, and then that brings us to your final card, by the way, Zelfar, for your love reading, which is the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is a card of possibilities. There's a lot of different paths I think your dynamic, your friendship with this person can take. And I mean, they're all great paths. It's just a matter of which one you want to pick, you know? Which one do you want to go down? And personally, it feels like slow and steady wins the race. You're on the right path. You're doing the right thing. It's just more of like a, hey, reminder, what's most important in your relationship with this person. Don't get distracted by unnecessary things. And realize that your charm is your stability and your simplicity with things, right? Your predictable nature is a bonus, you know? And there you go. I hope that helps, Zelfar. Fingers crossed. So what you're saying is cannibalism? Are humans tasty? I wouldn't know. I've never eaten a human. So keep it simple, be who you are, and keep being a friend for now. Exactly. Exactly the summary. Oh my gosh. You're like the spark notes. And there you go. I hope that helps so far. Next up on the list is Chaos the Cloud. By the way, human meat can be vegan. You're fucking lying to me, bro. How the fuck can human meat be vegan? That's not possible. It's human flesh. Flesh is inherently not vegan. Even if it's made in a lab, it's still meat. Vegans don't even want to eat figs because they could have been pollinated by a fucking wasp. Like, the standards for what constitutes vegan is really high. Maybe it's ethical. You could have ethical human meat because it was lab manufactured. I would say ethical for sure, but it's not vegan just because it's made in a lab. It's still meat. In the same way that like lab made burger and like steaks and shit are still meat. It's still the same cells. It's still meat, you know? It's not vegan just because you made it in a lab. In the same way that a lab grown diamond isn't actually like a fake diamond. It's still a diamond. It was just made in lab settings, you know? A lab-grown diamond is still a diamond. Lab-grown meat is still meat. Is it ethically sourced because you grew it through, like, clumps of cells? Sure, I'll give you that. It's ethically sourced human meat. But, like, it's not vegan. I think I had the wrong word. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Vegan means no animal products. Period. That means no gelatin, that means no eggs, that means no milk, that means no honey, right? All of those are animal products. human cells or an animal product? All I know is we need to eat more rich people, so we have to be more vegan. That doesn't make sense. But okay, Berserk, whatever you say. So human milk isn't vegan. No, human milk is not vegan. No, breast milk is not vegan, you guys. I don't know how to break this to you. Oh yeah, is Chaos the Clown here? Well, let me double check, make sure. Consuming sweat also isn't vegan. Is sweat vegan? I would assume sweat is... If we assume sweat to be categorized as a body fluid, then I would say no, it's not vegan. If we're taking into consideration body fluid, I would say probably not. Is kissing vegan? Oh shit. Kissing is kissing with tongue vegan? I feel like they make an exception for that because you're not eating it. You're not eating, like, isn't sweat just mineral? But it's mineral water that comes out of your body. You know? In the same way of like, if honey is considered not vegan, then I would say sweat and spit are not considered vegan. Right? Hold on. Let me Google. What do the vegan authorities say on this? Nobody else is asking this question. Yeah, no. Nobody else is asking this question. But apparently, vegans smell nicer, according to studies. The effect of meat consumption on body odor attractiveness. The odor of donors when on the non-meat diet was judged as significantly more attractive, more pleasant, and less intense, according to the National Institutes of Health.gov. That's fascinating. But is sweat vegan? Let's see. It's just telling me about how meat affects your bodily fluids. It's not telling me if bodily fluids are considered vegan. I'm gonna guess it's fine. I'm gonna guess it's fine. that's my stamp. Okay, Chaos the Clown is here. Yeah, I had to scroll. I got distracted. Okay, and Chaos the Clown wants a general here. I'm here, I promise. I am the clown. Yeah, you're good. You're good. It just got buried in the comments, in the chat. I had to scroll up to find you. But I see you. Yeah, I see you. Let's see what we got for your general reading. Chaos the Clown. I got a little sidetracked. You know how it is. You know how it is. It was a very important question, though. It needed to be asked. Anyways, back to the ether. I go, have fun. Have a good time so far. I believe in you. Can you do tarot on yourself? Yeah, I do it all the time. That's the tarot cards questions I've got on my mind all the time. Well, I mean, not all the time, but whenever things are bothering me, when things are weighing on me, I'll ask my tarot cards. Hi, Lazy. Oh, okay. All these are reversed, so I'm just going to flip them all right side up. I'm going to read them all right side up instead. Because usually that just means I was holding my deck upside down. Teehee. Alright, we got all the cards for you, Chaos. So, let's put them up on the screen. Starting with... my deck. D-E-C-K. My deck. What did you think I said? No, I know what you think I said. I didn't say that. Let's see. And then the next card is... There we go. And then the final card is... There we go. Alrighty. We've got all the cards for you. In order of left to right, Chaos the Clown, we have the Sun, we have the Two of Wands, and we have the Three of Swords. So we start with the Sun. The Sun is warmth, it's light, it's optimism, it's happiness and pleasure in the simple things, right? You're finding this sense of like purpose and goals, you're charging forward, you're full of warmth, right? And you follow it up with the Two of Wands as well. And the Two of Wands is very much like a card of boldness in your ability, belief in what you're capable of, embarking on a new journey. And then we hit the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords is a card of heartbreak. The Three of Swords is disappointment, right? This doesn't necessarily mean a romantic heartbreak, by the way. It can be a heartbreak from a situation or from family or from, you know, a friend. It doesn't necessarily mean necessarily romantic. It could, but normally it's just like in general, some sort of relationship has been broken and it hurts. I mean, you can see the three épées stabbing into the heart. It's painful. So it feels like you were doing really well, you're doing really great, you were really starting to get the vibe, you're starting to get the groove, you were moving forward, and then bam, you got stabbed. And it kind of hurts. And that kind of sucks. Like I said, it doesn't have to be romantic necessarily, but it does feel like a little bit like a slap in the face, I would feel like, or like a kind of getting doused with cold water, you know? It's like a very sudden, shocking disappointment, you know? But I will say, I don't think it will last because you have to look at the other two cards you have, right? You have the Sun and you have the Two of Wands. I think you have so much more fire behind you than letting this slow you down. you know? I don't think you should let this slow you down. I know it can be difficult, especially when it feels like this shit just happens out of nowhere, but you still have a lot of fire, you still have a lot of drive, you still have a lot of warmth and love to give, and I think it would be a shame to let that stop you. So for sure, you can mourn what was lost, you can be sad about what's happened, but I feel like you shouldn't let that completely stop your momentum, you know? Because you are doing good for yourself. It's just sometimes there are some things that are kind of out of your control, you know? My fingers are crossed for you. I believe in you, Chaos. Yeah. I believe in you. Next up is Rain. Rain, are you here? Hi, Rain. And Rain wants an encouragement / care reading. Okay. I got you. A chat trip and give 5 subs. That's not necessary. There's no need for that. Welcome in. Let's see what we got for your care / encouragement reading. Whoops, I dropped a couple of my cards. Let's pop those back in my hand. There we go. I'm just an eepy little guy. Let's see what we got for you, Rain. Okay. We got everything for you. Let's go ahead and put these up on the screen. Starting with... There we go. Hi, drummer. Hi, Titan. Welcome in. Alright, so we've got all of the cards for you, Rain, for your encouragement reading. In order of left to right, we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the 6 of Cups, and we have the reverse 5 of Coins, right? So we start with the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is a card of an unexpected change or stroke of good luck, right? It's changes on the way. Things will not be the way they always are. And I think for you, that's a good thing. This is a reminder that things will not always be exactly the same. As long as you allow change into your life, you will always have more opportunities, more things that you can do, more things that you can make happen, right? Change is not a bad thing. Change helps keep the water from stagnating, right? And then we follow it up with the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups is a card of like childish innocence. You can see the buttercups. It's very much like a card of like sort of like embrace your inner child. Embrace just like unfettered joy, right? I don't think you need to worry about other people's opinions or how you're perceived or how you look or how things are going. Just do things because they would make you happy, because it's what you want, right? Feeling happily unattached to the things around you and just living in the moment kind of thing. And then following that up with the reverse Five of Coins. And the reverse Five of Coins is a card of a trial by fire, right? It's because of the difficulties that you're going through right now that this is giving you the opportunity to see what you're truly capable of, right? It's only through going through these difficult moments that you're able to see the actual strength that you carry. Yes, it sucks that you're going through difficulty right now. But you have to realize that when you look back at this later, when this situation passes, when this moment passes, in the future, when something difficult comes up, you are always going to remember, well, I got through that, didn't I? You know, I managed to get through there. Isn't that proof that I'm capable of getting through this too? You know? This is your chance for you to fully realize your capabilities, you know? So I think if you at least reframe your mindset that way, this is temporary, things are changing, it will not last forever. This will be a genuine, warm reminder of what you're capable of in the future when you encounter other struggles. Because, I mean, we always will. We always will encounter struggles. But, you know, they always pass. You always make it through to the other side. And instead, all you can do is focus on what brings you joy. This too shall pass, I suppose. Exactly. This too shall pass. And in a sense, it's both a blessing and a curse, right? The blessing being that the difficulties will not always last forever. But the curse is that, I mean, neither will the good times, unfortunately. But that just means you have to live in each moment as it comes. When the good times come, fully embrace the joy that comes with them, so you can savor every moment that they're there, you know? That's all you can do, I feel. It's just fully indulge what brings you joy when the opportunity presents itself, and maybe even make more opportunities for joy. Like I said, it's that childish innocence, having fun because it makes you happy, not worrying about what other people see or how you're perceived and stuff like that. Doing it for you. And there you go. I hope that helps, Rain. I hope that gives you some encouragement. It can be tough when you're going through a hard spot, but I mean, difficulties are also temporary. Thank you, it does. I'm glad. Next up is Berserk. And Berserk wants a self-love reading. Let's see, who else do we have? So we have Berserk. After Berserk, we have Lazy. And after Lazy, that's it. Huh. Well, the queue is open. I believe we still have some slots. Also, hi, Love Liminal. Welcome in. Yeah, let's see what we got for you, Berserk. For your self-love reading. I was a raider, just got back onto chat. Well, welcome in, welcome in. Glad to see you back. And I see you in the queue now. Hacker voice, you're in. Let's see what we got for you, Berserk. Self-love, self-love. Self-love, huh? Let's see. Okay. And then you are also subbed, so let's grab your oracle card as well. Okay. We've got all the cards for you, Berserk, so let's put them up on the screen. Starting with, hi Alex, welcome in. There we go. And then we follow that up with and then the third card is there we go. Alrighty, we've got all the cards for you, Berserk, for your self-love reading. In order of left to right, we have the Justice card. We have the reverse Knight of Wands, and we have the Nine of Swords. So, also thank you for the hydrate. I will sippy sip my water. Oh, and then for your oracle card, we have Oak Tree. So, we start with the Justice card, right? And Justice is a card of timing, right? Everything's lined up. Success is imminent. It's just a matter of when are you going to take action? When are you going to do this, right? Is that high wandering? Oh my gosh, 75 stream streak. That's amazing. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so we start off right off the bat with, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's just a matter of what are you gonna do to make it work? When are you gonna make it work? What steps are you gonna take to kick this into gear, right? Yeah, thank you for the lurk. We also follow it up with the reverse Knight of Wands. And while the Knight of Wands is very passionate, very loving, very much motivated by the people and the world around them, in its reverse, it's somebody who rushes through things, but also somebody who can be jealous of other people, right? The grass is greener on the other side. Seeing what other people have accomplished and having difficulty accepting that you are not like that, right? Everybody's different. And then following that up as well, we have that Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords is a card of pain, oppression, illness, it's burden, it's grief, suffering. It feels like you are in a torment of your own making, comparing yourself to other people, wondering why you're not like the other people. So and so has a really lovely job, they're able to afford this and this. Oh, but XYZ is able to do all of this all by themselves, and this person is so much more successful, and this person can do that. And it's like you are in a hell of your own choosing by constantly comparing yourself to others, right? Always wondering what you're doing wrong, you know? The torment comes from many places, but that's a piece. Yeah, for sure. But I think this is one that you can fix, right? It's like, if you want self-love, here's step one. Step one is to stop comparing yourself to other people, right? There's no need for it. You are your own unique individual person with your own charm and your own capabilities and your own skills and your own strengths. And it doesn't do you justice as a person to compare yourself to only the highlight clips of other people, because you don't know what they're dealing with on the inside as well, you know? Things aren't always as rosy as they seem for other people. What's the cue looking like? We are currently doing Berserk's reading, and then after Berserk is you, Lazy. Then after Lazy, we have Lavliminal. Then after Lavliminal, we have Alex. And then after Alex, we've got Marsh. Yeah, there you go. And then we followed up with your Oracle card, right, Berserk? And your Oracle card is Oak Tree, which is a card of power, courage, and strength, right? An oak tree doesn't grow overnight. It starts from a tiny little acorn, and it takes a long time for it to develop the roots, and then it slowly starts to sprout and slowly starts to grow over years and years and years. You know, the oak tree isn't formed overnight. It's a long journey, a long path, but it's through building up those systems for yourself that you're able to find more strength, right? It's only when you've carefully settled in your roots, the part of you that you don't see and other people often don't see, that's only when you have that fully settled in that you're able to fully grow to your best potential, you know? So you're still growing, you're still becoming strong. Trust that just because you can't quite see your strength yet doesn't mean that it's not there. Yeah, I hope that helps, Berserk. Fingers crossed. Yeah. Next up, we've got Lazy, who wants a love reading. So let's see what we got for you. I am strong, but in a way I wish I wasn't. I wish to grow into a truer strength. Well, I mean, like I said, maybe your strength is currently already growing, but you can't see it because it's your roots, so they're under the ground, you know? Often we don't realize our own strengths until the actual moments it needs to kick in, you know? And even then, sometimes we don't even realize it until after the whole situation. We've had time to process it. I think you're stronger than you realize you are. Also, hi Jenny, welcome in. My grit serves me well. Yeah, grit and determination. Very high constitution score. Let's go. We love to see it. Alright, next up is Lazy's love reading. Let's see what we got for you, Lazy. After Lazy is Love Liminal, and then after Love Liminal is Alex, and then after Alex is Marsh, and then after Marsh is Jenny. That's the queue so far. I wonder, is that the last slot? Let me see. I wonder if we do have any more slots. We do still have slots. Okay. We do. So Lazy's love reading. You're here, right, Lazy? Yes, okay. Just making sure. Just making sure. Doesn't hurt to double check, you know? Oh, big things for your love reading, Lazy. Oh my goodness. All right, let's put these up on the screen for you. Starting well. There we go. Alrighty. So, Lazy, for your love reading, in order of left to right, we have Temperance, we have the Seven of Cups, and we have the Knight of Wands, right? So we start with Temperance. And Temperance is very much a card of like, go with the flow, see what happens. This is a card of freedom and adaptability. You know, just kind of ride the current, ride the wave, see where it takes you. I think you'd be surprised that love can sort of blossom on its own right by the riverbed, you know? We also followed up with the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups is, again, this sense of freedom, this potential for you to go anywhere. You can take any direction you want. It's just a matter of where do you want to go, right? The world is your oyster when it comes to love. I think there's a lot of potential and opportunities for you to find something, right? And to even make a relationship for yourself, just depending on how you interact with the people around you. I think you'd be surprised what love can blossom from just that as well. And then we followed up with the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands, it feels like it's sort of saying like your charm, your personality, the thing that draws people in towards you, is the fact that you're passionate. You get worked up over things very easily, and people love to see somebody who is excited, who is passionate, who loves what they love and isn't afraid of telling people about it, right? The joy people get is from seeing you get excited, from seeing you get worked up, right? I think there's nothing wrong with just fully embracing that and indulging in that sort of joy of sharing what makes you happy, right? What pushes you forward, what motivates you. So to me, this reads like, honestly, this reads like you could probably flirt with your friends and your friends would probably flirt back, and then you're in that sort of back and forth exchange of like, are we something or are we not? I mean, I'd be down if you were down. We're joking right now, but if you wanted to, I mean, I wouldn't mind, kind of thing. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. It's like there's definitely an attraction there. I think it's just a matter of, do you want to take the steps to make that attraction blossom? It's in your hands. But I definitely think you have a shot at letting something bloom when it comes to love. You know? But yeah, there you go. I hope that helps, Lazy. That did help, yeah. Next up, we've got Lav Liminal. Are you still here, Lav Liminal? Yes, hi. Gave me the confidence boost I needed. Yeah, sometimes you just need a little confidence boost for things, you know? Nothing wrong with that. So welcome home, Alex. And Lav Liminal asks for a reading on the path that they're on. I'm in general if it's not applicable. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just see what the cards have to say. For the path you're on, what do the cards have to say about that? Minutes on ads. It's okay, don't worry. Interesting, interesting. I'll go ahead and put these up on the screen. Let's see. So we start with... And then we follow that up with... And then your final card is... There we go. All right. And now while we wait for the ads to finish so they'll come back, gives me a chance to sippy sip my water. Yeah, it's a little hydration break. Get nice and hydrated. I'm like a little plant. You're watering me right now. Yummy. Delicious, delicious water. But yeah, love, just let me know when you're back from the break. Let me know when you can hear me again. And then I'll start your reading. Because we haven't started your reading yet. I was waiting for you to get back from the ads. I just put it up on the screen while I was waiting. Yeah, high key energy. Are you hydrated and are you back yet, love? Are you here and hydrated? I am. I have water bottle. Good, good, good. Okay. It's pink. Oh my gosh. I have mine. Mine is black, but it's hollow. So it's holographic. So it's sparkly. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, love. Let's go ahead and start breaking down your reading for the path you're on right now, right? In order of left to right, we have the Four of Cups, we have the Tower, and we have the Page of Cups, right? So we start with the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is a card of, there's a lot of opportunities. There's a lot of different directions you can go. But there's definitely a best direction for you to go, right? There's definitely a better choice for you to make. And it's up to you to really, I think, stop and sit and think on what is that solution? What is that answer for you, right? Because it's different for everyone. And it really is just something you have to, I think, just stop and think about, you know, look inward before you make any decisions. Also, Ludi, hi. Thank you so much for the 15 stream streak. Welcome out. Hey, hey, sleepyhead. Hi. I'm slowly waking up. Slowly. But yeah, so we start off with that Four of Cups. And then we follow it into the Tower. And the Tower is a card of catastrophe. It is a card of things are crumbling down. It's not a fun time. It is a card of destruction. But destruction is often necessary in order to rebuild, right? I often liken it to if you want to build a new house, you can't just build the new house on top of the old house. You have to demolish the old house first in order to build the new foundation, or to build the new place, right? That's how it is. So the Tower card does suck because it is destruction. It can feel overwhelming. It can feel extreme. It can feel, I think, very humbling in a sense to be like, this is what's happening. This is what's going on, right? But I think that's ultimately what you need in order to make your decision for what it is you want to do on this path, right? It's kind of that realization. That's like your like enlightenment moment of like, I see. This is something I didn't realize before, but now that I know it, I know what choice I have to make. I know what I have to do now, kind of thing. That's what the Tower represents in this. And then we follow it up with the Page of Cups, right? And the Page of Cups is somebody who is very innocent, very sweet, but also very easily worked up. It feels very much like you wear your heart on your sleeve. You're very open and in touch with like your emotions and what you're feeling for yourself. And sometimes those emotions can get a little wild, like these wild strawberries on this card, you know? Oh no, your tummy hurts, Poppy. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, Poppy. But yeah, so to me, this feels like you have a choice. You have a choice that you can make. I think there's different directions you can go in, but there's definitely a better direction for you. But it might take kind of getting a little bit of a slap in the face to realize what that direction is, right? But don't let it take away your innocence. Don't let it take away that that very in touch with your emotional self. Don't like cut that part of you off. That Page of Cups is really important, right? Don't let this jade you. You know? I hope that makes sense, Lav. I think the Tower is necessary in order for you to make your choice for your Four of Cups. But ultimately, don't abandon your Page of Cups. It's very important to hold on to that. There you go. There's definitely something I need to handle. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it really does take like that sort of like a slap to the face to realize like, I see. So this is really what's going on. This is really what's happening. I understand what choice I have to make now. But like I said, don't let it jade you. Don't let the destruction turn your heart cold. Don't let it shut off your emotions, right? I think that's the most important thing. But yeah, there you go. I hope that helps, Lav. Fingers crossed. Yeah. Next up is Alex, just in time. And Alex wants a relationship reading. Oh my god, dude, I'm so cold. I'm gonna turn on my little space heater. There we go. Cause I have my little blanket on, but it's not enough, dude. I'm like shivering under my blanket. Alright, let's see what we got for Alex's relationship reading. Next up, we're doing Alex right now. After Alex is Marsh. And then after Marsh is you, Jenny. And then after Jenny, I believe we'll be all caught up. So we're doing this one, another one, and then it's you, Jenny. You know what Fergus is doing now? Oh my gosh. What's going on with Fergus, huh? Oh my gosh, Jeremy. We will play that after this reading. Just remind me, okay? That I see the redeem. How many points you got stored up over there, huh, Jeremy? I feel like you play a cover song almost every time. I can redeem it every tarot stream for the rest of the year. Holy shit. Damn. They're just flexing at this point. The confidence of it. The covers are so good. I'm glad you think so. This is so funny that you manage to do it every week. You're like, yeah, I got enough to keep doing this for the entire year. Just a light flex. Oh, a gentle flex. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So we'll do this reading, and then we'll play the cover, and then we'll do the next reading. So let's see, just so I don't get too distracted, switching back and forth, as I tend to do. So starting with the next one is and then the final card is there we go. Alrighty, Alex, for your love reading, in order of left to right, we have a very interesting selection of cards here for you. In order of left to right, we have the Five of Swords, we have the Seven of Coins, and we have the Reverse Hermit card. I don't know if you're really looking for love. This doesn't really read like you're actually looking for love. Because we start with the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is very much like a card of keeping people at a distance. Don't letting people get too close, right? You don't want to get hurt. So you're swinging your knife around wildly to keep some space between you and other people. And you're not afraid to cut them, right? You're not afraid to cut them up. So I don't know if that really screams searching for love right there. And then we follow it up with the Seven of Coins. And the Seven of Coins is, forward motion. Change leads to growth. You can change. If you actually are looking for love, this is something that can be changed. All you have to do is put the knife down, right? You just put the knife down, and then people can approach you, right? So it is just a matter of, do you want to change? Do you want to, you know, make yourself more inviting for other people to get closer to you, to look for this love that you're looking for, right? And then we also followed up with the reverse hermit card. And the reverse hermit card is somebody who's kind of cutting themselves off from the rest of the world in a sense. Very much like a recluse, holding back your true self. Sort of like detached from reality or even like society. It feels to me like you're in your own bubble. You're very much like in your own bubble and you're not letting anybody get too close to you or like into your bubble with you, which is kind of hard if you're looking for love, right? How can you look for love if you don't want anybody to get close to you or get to know you or be near you? You know, it's kind of counterintuitive. But the cards kind of like reassure you. They're like, hey, this is something that can be fixed. This is something that can be changed. If you genuinely are looking for love and are opening yourself up to love, you can fix these. These are things well within your control, well within your capabilities. It's just a matter of, do you? Do you? You know? Also, hi Haley. We're currently doing our queue right now. Do we have any slots left? Let me see. Let's see. Okay, if you want, I will redeem a slot for you if you're okay with waiting, Haley. If you want to wait, I'll reserve a slot for you at the end of the queue. Can I be next? Well, we have other people currently ahead of you right now. Okay, if you're okay with waiting, I will put you in the queue. There we go. Okay, you're in the queue now, Haley. But yeah, so I don't know if you're actually looking for love, Alex. It feels very much like counterintuitive of, if you want love, you're doing everything you can to avoid getting close enough to people for love. How many do we have in the queue? Well, right now we're doing Alex's reading. After Alex is Marsh. And then after Marsh is Jenny. And then after Jenny is Haley. So Marsh, Jenny, Haley. 3 people in the queue. I have something unconventional for you if you're willing to go for the bit. I'm open. I'm always open to it when it comes to the bit. But yeah, I mean, I hope that helps, Alex. Like I said, the cards are kind of saying like it's in your own hands if you want to change this. If you want to make yourself open to love, this is something that you yourself have control over. You know. But there you go. Oh darn, I can't redeem. I'll make a special slot just for you. Don't worry. We'll just put it for the end of stream. Just tell me what you want. I got you. I got you. All right, now we gotta play the cover song because that was redeemed by Jeremy. So let's see. Wish you all a good night. Yeah, sweet dreams. Indie Dairy's own love reading. Oh my gosh. Yeah, sure. I'll I'll read for myself for you guys. I can if you're really that curious. I don't mind. Oh my god, dude, my YouTube is being so slow right now. Okay. Let's see. Wow, this is my YouTube channel, you guys. I wonder, are you following my YouTube channel? Where is my song, dude? It's loading so long. Wow, I sure hope you're subscribed to @IndieDere on YouTube. Wow. Hi, Jenny. Welcome in. We're just doing the song. We're doing Marsha's reading. Yeah, we're doing the cover song reading. We're doing Marsha's reading, and then I did not click anything. What are you doing? No, 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 no. I didn't click on that. I didn't even click on that. I didn't click on that. Don't play that. That's crazy. I didn't click anything, and it just opened the horror ASMR up. That's crazy. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. You see how long it's taking? Hi, transgender. Welcome in. It's doing its best. It's doing its best right now. God damn. But it needs to do a little better. It's doing its best, sure, but like it could work a little harder. Okay, let's see. And now let's pause the music. We'll pause the lo-fi so we can play the cover song as redeemed by chat. It just might take a sec because it is being painfully slow, as you can see. I've been hovering over it. Now I can click it. Okay. You would do that, wouldn't you? You would do that, wouldn't you? You'd freeze right there? Yeah, of course you would. It's okay, it's okay. Yippee! There you go. There's your cover song redeem as requested. Oh, there we go. And same for the song and them departing. Yeah. Get plenty of rest, Liminal. Thanks so much for vibing with me. I super duper appreciate it. Alrighty, let's see. So next up is Marsh. Marsh, are you here? Are you here, Marsh? Is Marsh here? Please let me know if playing the cover songs are bothering you. No, it's not bothering me. It's a once weekly thing. But feel free to request a variety of different songs. I do have multiple different covers, so if you want to spice it up by picking different ones, that'd be extra cool. But no, I don't mind. I just feel like I think that one's probably your favorite, maybe, since you picked that one a lot. Hi, Marsh. There you are. I was wondering where you were. All right, and Marsh wants a general reading. Okay. Let's see what we got for you, Marsh. Unfortunately, that's my favorite song. No worries, no worries. Yeah, I figured that one was probably your favorite. With how often you requested it, I used my detective skills a la Sherlock Holmes in order to determine that that was probably your favorite one. My friend actually did the piano for that one. It was actually really funny. So that song is from the anime D. Gray Man, right? And I'm a big D. Gray Man fan. And I had been wanting to cover that song for like forever. But I don't know how to play piano, right? I think my internet's behind. I responded as soon as you called. Oh, you might be lagging then. But yeah, so I was like looking, I was like, I wonder if I can find like an instrumental that I can use, right? Has somebody made just an instrumental of the song? And I look and I find, and I'm like looking through, and I'm like, I'm not too big a fan of this instrumental or this one, but then I find a really good instrumental. I'm like, this one is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted, right? And then I'm like, I should ask them for permission to ask if I can use this for me to cover the song, right? So I'm about to leave a comment on their YouTube video because I was looking on YouTube and I recognize the name. I'm like, wait, Lavia, wait, I know Lavia, that's crazy. Wait, and I look at the profile picture and it's their art and I'm like, wait, that's my Lavia. So I literally DM them on Discord. I'm like, hey, can I use this to so I can sing a cover song? And then they're like, oh, let me actually finish it because I didn't actually finish it yet. I'll finish it and then I'll send you the MIDI file and then you can use that. I'm like, sick. I think my internet's behind. I responded to you called. I refreshed my stream. Yeah, welcome in, welcome in. You refreshed your stream. Yeah, that was such a funny one to make because realizing that one of my friends for multiple years was the one who made the instrumental for the cover song I wanted to make. From a fandom that neither of us, I think, realized the other one was in because we met through My Hero Academia. We met through My Hero Academia, so D. Grayman never came up, so I had no idea that they had made that instrumental and that they were into D. Grayman. It was just so funny. So it's got a little piece of them attached to it, and that makes me happy. see what we got for you, Marsh, for your general reading. I'm just an eepy little guy. Hi, Giggles. Welcome in. Okay, we got all the cards for you, March. So let's put them up on the screen so you can see what I'm seeing. Starting with... There we go. And then the next card is... And then the final card is... There we go. All right, we got all the cards for you, Marsh, for your general reading in order of left to right. We've got the Hermit, we have the Four of Coins, and we have the Ace of Cups, right? So we start with the Hermit. The Hermit is somebody who guides by example. They're the friend that you can kind of talk to about anything because they've got a lot of like world experience. They've seen a lot of shit and they've made it out of a lot of shit. And that's what helps them, you know, be there for you. That's who the Hermit is. Somebody who's doing their best to seek answers for themselves, but also for others. Somebody who cares about understanding. We also followed up with the Four of Coins. And the Four of Coins is like a little bit of a reminder card because it's very easy to get, like, cling to the past, you know? You can kind of see the honeysuckle here. So this is like a clinging to nostalgia. Only realizing, you know, that you can't have everything you want. And sometimes you don't need everything that you want, right? It's this feeling of like excess breeds misery. It's very much like a choking yourself out with your own desires sort of thing, right? It's a beautiful plant. Like I said, honeysuckle has this very like sweet scent. It's got the delicious nectar in it that's honey sweet, but it's also super, super invasive and it will choke out everything around it, right? It grows like a weed and it will overtake anything if given the opportunity, right? So it feels like it's just like a little bit of a reminder. It's like, it's okay to, you know, look back fondly on old memories and things like that and to want things, but just be careful that you don't let it control you and that you don't let it dominate you and you don't let it overgrow into something more that's choking out everything else, right? That's what the Four of Coins is. And then we followed up with the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is a card of getting in touch with your emotions, learning to love yourself, learning to understand, you know, what's happening for you. This is beauty, abundance, productivity. It's also the start of a great love, whether it's a love for yourself or a love for someone else or a love for a new passion. Whatever the case is, you're opening up your heart. You're opening up your heart and mind, and I think that's probably the best you can do. So, gaining a lot of experience, opening yourself up to the world, searching for certain answers. Just don't let, you know, your greed consume you, and instead indulge in finding the beauty in the relationships that you have with people in the world around you, you know? But yeah, I hope that helps, Marsh. Fingers crossed. Yeah, there you go. Thankies. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Next up is Jenny. Jenny, you're here, right, Jenny? Is Jenny here? Jenny might have disappeared. Oh my goodness. Right, let's see. Next up is Haley on YouTube. Haley, are you still here with me? Oh, there's Jenny. Okay. Well, Haley's up next after Jenny. So if you are here, let me know if you're still here, Haley. All right, we'll go ahead and do Jenny. And Jenny wants a reading for Fergus. So let's see what we got. What's Fergus cooking over there, huh? I don't think I've ever met somebody named Fergus before. Let's see what's cooking for Fergus, Jenny. Your best friend in Vietnam. Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean, I've heard of the name before, but I've never actually met anybody named that before, so that's fun. Okay, Fergus. Okay, okay. Let's put these up on the screen for you. Starting with... Then we've got... And then the last card, which is... There we go. All right, Jenny, for your reading for Fergus, in order of left to right, we have the Star, we have the Ace of Coins, and we have the reverse Knight of Wands. So we start with the Star. The Star is a card of quiet contemplation. It's kind of just like taking a momentary breath, seeing the world around you. It's meditation, it's spiritual growth, taking care of like your inner soul, right? You're sort of like gently stoking the fires inside of you to build yourself back up again, right? After, because the star comes after the tower. So after the destruction, after the pain, after losing something, the star reminds you that there's still hope at the end of the tunnel, that you can still keep moving forward. It's like a guiding light in a sense, right? We also follow it up with the Ace of Coins. And the Ace of Coins is a card of indulgence, treating yourself, nourishment. It's a card of doing things for your sake, doing things because they make you happy. And that sort of being like the primary drive, the primary objective is doing things because it's what you want. It's what you want to do. It's what makes you happy. It's what brings you joy. That's what the Ace of Coins is, right? Indulging yourself, nourishing yourself, taking care of yourself, right? And then we follow it up with the reverse Knight of Wands. And the reverse Knight of Wands is somebody who tends to rush through things or gets a bit jealous. So it's like, hey, slow down. You don't need to rush. You don't need to go anywhere. You don't need to be in a hurry. You can take your time, slow and steady, indulge in the moment, right? Things don't always have to happen now, right? You can take it easy. Enjoy things, enjoy life as it comes, right? And there's no need to have this race because there's nobody you're competing with, right? There's no need to compete with anybody because you don't need to be jealous, right? And I think when you realize that this isn't a competition, it makes it easier to enjoy the other things that life has to offer, you know? There you go. I hope that helps. Fingers crossed. Hopefully that gives Fergus something to think about. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, I hope it helps, Jenny. All right, next up is Haley on YouTube. Is Haley still here? Haley, are you here, Haley? I know Haley said that they were gonna wait, but I don't know if they were gonna wait that long. Just want to check and see, otherwise we'll probably raffle off that slot. Gives me a chance to drink some more water though. All right. I think Haley has disappeared. So, we have one raffle slot. For those of you who are in the chat who have not gotten a reading from me yet today, and you would like one, I am thinking of a number between 1 through 10, and the first person to guess the number will get the reading. In case there's anybody who wanted to snag a slot. 7. The number was 7, Jacob. Oh my gosh. What would you like for your reading? Oh my god, is this the first reading I'm doing for you, Jacob? This will be the second, actually. Ah, that's fun. That's fun. Yeah, what would you like for your reading, Jacob? Do you do health readings? I do. I've done a few. Let's see what we got for your health reading, then. And then after Jacob's reading, I'll read my love life for you on stream. I'll do it. As requested by Ludi, I will do a love reading on myself for you all. And then we'll see if the cards roast me. Well, first, let's see what they got for Jacob. Lord, my anxiety could never. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. I trust it'll be okay. Let's see what we got for you, Jacob. Ooh, okay, so they are all upside down, so we'll just flip them all right side up and we will read them all right side up. The first card feels very fitting for a health reading, honestly. Let's go ahead and put these up on the screen, starting with... And then we follow it up with... And then the final card is... There we go. Alrighty. So, we've got all the cards for you, Jacob, for your health reading. In order of left to right, we have the Three of Wands, we have the Eight of Cups, and we have the Ace of Coins, right? So we start with the Three of Wands, and the Three of Wands is a card of it's okay to ask for help if you need it. It is okay to accept help when other people offer it. Right? There are people who are extending their hand to you right now who want to help you. And it's just a matter of don't let your pride get in the way. It's okay. They're offering because they want to help. It's not a burden. You're not, overextending what they're offering. It's okay. Take the help. Take the hand. They wouldn't offer it if they didn't want to offer it, right? And then that also leads us into the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is a card of the well is poisoned. It's time to move on. Things are difficult. And sometimes you just have to let go of what's not working anymore, right? Something is making you feel, not super great. It's not helping. Maybe whatever you were trying to do initially, was maybe working before, but it's not really working anymore. And you kind of just got to cut your losses, right? And realize that, it's okay to realize that this wasn't the answer for you. And that's okay. And you can find something new that you can do instead, right? You can fill the void with something else. You don't have to cut it off and then do nothing and leave it just empty and barren, right? You can leave and then you can find something else instead, right? Like I said, and you can ask for help of what you should do instead too. There are people around who want to help you. There are people there willing and open to listen and to be there for you. There's community everywhere, especially when it comes to health stuff, There's always a community for like everything. And then we followed up with the Ace of Coins. And the Ace of Coins is, I think, like a little bit of like a reassurance. It's like, hey, it'll be okay. Right? This is a card of prosperity, abundance, nourishment, taking pleasure in things that bring you joy. And, when it comes to health, like what is going to make you feel happiest? What is going to make you feel your best? And that can be a variety of things. Maybe it's like, maybe you started like a new exercise hobby and you're not really feeling it and you thought you would, and so you were trying to stick with it, but you're not really enjoying it. Maybe you got into it because maybe some of your friends were into it, whatever the case is. It's like, it's okay. You don't have to stick with it. You can find a different thing instead, right? You can find a different exercise hobby instead, right? Or it could be maybe you started eating a certain diet and you're not really vibing with this diet, It's like, okay, well, you can look around to see maybe if your friends have suggestions for things. You're like, I think one of the things I saw is somebody was like, I would love to be vegan, but I love chicken too much. It's like, okay, well, you can be vegan, but also eat chicken. Fuck it. Who cares? You can be vegan for everything except for chicken. I don't see an issue with that. It's your own diet. You don't have to limit yourself and restrict yourself and force yourself to be confined into very delineated categories when it comes to your health, when it comes to things that you do for yourself. Just do it the way that makes you happy. As long as it brings you genuine joy, just do it, right? And you can ask other people for advice and tips and help whenever you have difficulties or questions or anything like that. You don't have to force yourself into that neat, tight little box, right? You can just decide, okay, I'll do this, but I also want to do this too, right? You don't have to be so, I think, strict with yourself. Because the whole reason why, you know, health is important is because health helps you find joy in other things in life. When you have good health, then you can enjoy the other things around you. You can enjoy, you know, taking walks outside and enjoying the fresh air and spending time with your friends and having fun and excitement playing and running around and things like that. Those are all things that are brought to you through good health. So I think recognizing what your goals are when it comes to health also helps sort of refocus what's actually important in your health journey, you know? You don't have to be perfect, you just have to be happy. And if you're satisfied with something, you're much more likely to stick with it. And if you're not satisfied, you should ask questions. You should ask the people around you. You know? Yeah. I hope that helps. I will only be happy when I'm perfect. Wrong train of thought. You gotta change that trajectory. Yeah, change that trajectory. Nobody will ever be perfect. In the words of the great Hannah Montana, nobody's perfect. I gotta work it again and again till I get it right. Thank you. Yeah, I hope it helps, Jacob. Fingers crossed. Not every initial solution presented to you is going to be the default right answer. Sometimes you kind of gotta like finagle with it to find what works best for you. You gotta tweak some things, make some adjustments here and there. You know, ask the people who know best what their opinions are in those tweaks and adjustments. And I think you'll find something better for yourself when it comes to your own health and your own journey, you know? Because maybe X works, but, you know, you've heard Y is pretty good, and you don't want to fully give up on X, so you can just have X and a little bit of Y, you know? But yeah, there you go. Like I said, I hope it helps. X works. I meant X is in the variable. All right, it's time for the moment you've been waiting for. It's time for me to do my own love reading on stream. Let's see what we got, gang. Are you here, Ludi? Are you paying attention? Okay, I got all the cards. So let's put them up on the screen for you guys to see. Next we've got and then the final card is, there we go. Alrighty, so In order of left to right, I've got the King of Coins, I have the Reverse Justice card, and I have the Hierophant. So we start with the King of Coins, and the King of Coins is security, stability, experience yielding wisdom. This is a card of strength that's developed and matured over time, which makes sense considering this is the 4th year anniversary of my relationship. It's been a long time, but it is I would say it is a very stable, very secure relationship, you know? It does feel very much like, yeah, this ain't really going anywhere. We also followed up, interestingly, with the Reverse Justice card. Hi, Luna. Welcome in. And the Reverse Justice card is a little bit of complications. It's the feeling of inequality. And in this sense, to me, it feels more like my fear of inequality, right? I always have like the nagging worry that I'm not doing enough, that I'm not putting in enough effort or energy or time into things. And what if I'm not good enough for them is always kind of like a lingering worry that's always like in the back of my mind. It's like, am I doing enough? Am I being a proper partner? Am I doing what needs to be done? Are they happy with me? What if I'm not bringing them enough joy? It's always something that's kind of like at the forefront of my mind in the relationship, especially because I know they're in high demand. I know there's a lot of people that are interested in them and that flirt with them, and so it's always like a nagging fear, you know. And it's not that they flirt back or anything, but it's just like there's a line, you know. People are taking tickets, which is a little worrying. And then we follow it up with the Hierophant, right? And the Hierophant is, you know, spiritual enlightenment. It's a guiding hand, somebody who is open and willing to listen to internal struggles, right? Somebody who's being there to help push the other person forward. And I do feel like I try my best to be the Hierophant for them. I try to help push them forward. I want to push them up. I want to help them succeed. I want to help them do well. But it gets a little scary because it feels like the further and higher up they go, the more I kind of get left behind. It's like I can't stand at the same level as them, you know? It's tough. But yeah. There you go. There's my love reading for you. As requested. And that is officially, yeah, hope that helps. Me to me. That is officially all of the ratings for tonight. So there you go. Maybe that gave you some insight into what's happening for me too, you know? Like I said, I know a lot of it is just like my own internal stuff. The relationship itself is perfectly good. It's just I got my own mental load. But don't we all, you know? That's just how it is. But there you go. There you go. All right, and I am starving. I'm so fucking hungry. Holy shit. Let's see, who's online? Who's up? Who's up? We will raid Mialita. Yeah, we'll raid Mialita. She's currently doing some art. Cozy art stream, all that good stuff. That's what we'll do. Yeah, we'll raid Mialita. Yeah, welcome back, Ludi. Did you see? Did you see? I did the reading. Yeah, okay. Tomorrow we are playing Arknights Enfield. I've been saving all of my fucking premium currency so that I can pull for the beautiful, beautiful vampire boy. My vampire prince, he will be coming home tomorrow. You will watch it on stream. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow for Arknights Enfield, my pool game for Camille. But if not, no worries. I'll see you when I see you. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful night. And